After discussing now about noun clause, today I will discuss about adjective clause. The three clauses comes one after another. Noun clause I have already gone through. Now I will discuss about adjective clause. The very name adjective defines the clause. As usual, you know, clause is a distinctive part of a sentence with subject and predicate of its own. Subordinate clause should be defined as adjective clause here. Now, let's find out what the subordinate clause. Subordinate clause, if you find the sentence, a friend who helps you in trouble is a real friend. This is a sentence. You will find the subordinate clause, who helps you. This is the subordinate clause. Here, this subordinate clause qualifies the noun friend. And in this sentence, in the second sentence, this is the boy whom all praise. Whom all praise is the subordinate clause. This qualifies the noun boy. Let's come to the third sentence. This is the place where you were born. Here the subordinate clause is where you were born, and this sentence qualifies the noun place. You know that adjective always qualifies a noun. So here the clause qualifies the noun friend, boy, or place. So this clause can be called an adjective clause. So you will define adjective clause as the clause that qualifies a noun. That qualifies a noun is an adjective clause. Here you will find the WH words, who, whom, where. These are the WH words. You also find them in the noun clause. But the basic difference is that here those words indicated only the nouns. In place of noun, those WH words took the places of noun. Here, these WH words qualifies the noun. It is not the substitute of the noun, but it qualifies the noun. So, you can call them as adjective clause. Here, you will find two types of WH words in adjective clause that relates the sentences. Here, first of all, if you find the relative pronoun, the pronoun that relative pronoun, the pronoun that relates the noun, that relates with the noun. That means you will find the WH words like who, whom, whose, which, that, but, as. These are the relative pronouns that can be used as the relative clause in place of relative clause, because these are the words that relates with the two sentences, that relates the subordinate clause with that of noun. So you can call them a relative clause. Here relative adverbs may also relate the sentences. Relative adverbs are where, when, why, that, how. These are the WH words that can be used as relative adverb, and they also qualify the noun. The basic components, the basic content of adjective clause is that these are the pronouns and these are the relatives that qualifies the noun. So, when a clause qualifies a noun, it can be called an adjective clause. Let's cite some examples so that it can be clarified. I know the process. How you solved the sum. Subordinate clause is how you solve the sum. This qualifies the process. I visited the place where Shivaji was born. This is the subordinate clause. It qualifies the place. There is no mother but loves who does not love her child. Here, but is used as a relative pronoun. But here used as relative pronoun. It can be replaced by who does not love. It can be replaced by who does not love. So, but here is not used as the conjunction, but here as relative pronoun. So that's all for today's adjective clause. Adjective clause is a clause that can be used while writing different types of topics like essays or paragraphs. It can be mostly used in biographies, autobiographies. Student can help from adjective clause to write them out. That's all for the day.